Everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 4 at 6. I'm Matt Breen.
And I'm Jessica Bowman. We have Team 4 coverage tonight of those welcome home ceremonies, including KTV's Sophie Wyckoff and Katie Koppel. They're live in Lamar's for Troop C's return.
We begin tonight with KTV's Jacqueline Aragon, who's at a hangar at the Sioux Gateway Airport. She was there this afternoon for that emotional welcome home. So, Jacqueline, what was the mood like this afternoon?
Well, first off, Matt, Jess, yes, that's right. I have been here at the Sioux Gateway Airport all morning since about 11 a.m. So you can basically call it my home base today, but it's also where hundreds of other Iowa National Guard troops have returned home. And we saw a sign out there today that said 288 days for some of these people. So we know it has really hit home for them, and things may be a little calm now. They may have taken off, but this morning it was a heart-filled place with love.
Join me in giving these soldiers a big round of applause.
As you can see, it was an emotional day for families welcoming back their loved ones who fought for our country overseas. You can see fathers reuniting with their daughters, the multitude of signs and flowers that folks brought out to say hello for those who put their life on the line for our country. Now, I got to talk with some of those who returned for the first time in those 288 days, and they told me about the things they were very happy to do now that they've touched the Siouxland soil.
Relax, hang out in the hot tub, hopefully it's warm enough out to get in the hot tub, and yeah, just hang out.
Ooh, I told my sister I'm taking them ice skating. She does not approve. They're going anyways.
Hopefully a Musketeers game in the next couple of nights.
I also heard a couple of Casey's pizzas in there, so I know that a lot of people here are missing some Siouxland, and it's nice to have all of these troops back home. Matt, Jess, back to you.
Sure is nice to have him back. Jacqueline Aragon live with the Sioux Gateway Airport tonight. Jackie, thanks.
And after being dismissed from the hangar, members of the C Troop boarded a bus and headed up Highway 75 to Lamar's. And that's where Sophie Wyckoff and Katie Koppel are live tonight. They pick up the story from here. So, Sophie, you were there as the bus arrived in town. Tell us more.
Yeah, I started here this morning where after they were landed in Sioux City, they got a police escort, as you can hear. And once they arrived, they drove down Central Avenue where people and local businesses here in Lamar's stood out, waving their flags, holding their signs, all in so much love and support. And even though it was pretty chilly and cold here, this welcome was so warm. And then they finished off at the YMCA in Lamar where there was a private ceremony. And Katie, you were able to attend that, and you got a pretty special story out of that with our KTIV family.
Yes, I did. So that all ended up here at the Lamar's YMCA in the gymnasium, where a couple hundred family members were gathered in the bleachers waiting for their soldiers to come home. When they walked in, they were carrying a bunch of yellow roses. We'll talk about the importance of those yellow roses in a moment, but this ceremony here in Lamar is extremely important for the Lamar's community to welcome their soldiers home in their own town. Now, this ceremony here in Lamar's at the YMCA was put on by a group of military wives whose husbands were deployed.
The community has offered just such a great support for everybody while they've been away. And so this is just kind of our way of bringing it back here and just letting the community know we're so grateful for them and bringing it a little bit closer to the families as well.
Now, as you can see in the video on your screen, all of these soldiers walked in with a yellow rose. It has a special significance for this troop here in Lamar's.
All of our soldiers are going to be getting a yellow rose before they come out into the gymnasium and into formation. And it's just it's a huge symbol in the military community.
Our yellow roses stand for the love and loyalty and waiting for some soldiers to return home safely. So we thought it would just be really nice for the soldiers' families to kind of have that little moment with them that we've been waiting so long for.
Now, these soldiers have been deployed for around 10 months, for much of that, about 7 of those in Syria. So they have been doing a very critical mission overseas for the United States. Now, Today's welcome home ceremony also very special for the KTIV family, as our own Taylor Deckert welcomed home her husband. So we're going to have more on that coming up tonight on News 4 at 10. Matt and Jessica.
Look forward to those stories tonight at 10. KTIV's Katie Koppel, Sophie Wyckoff, and Jacqueline Aragon with Team 4 coverage tonight. Katie, Sophie, Jackie, thank you.
Now, if you missed any of the KTIV live coverage of the troops returning back home today, you can go back and watch the complete coverage from today's Welcome Home events, all on the KTIV digital platforms. That includes KTIV.com, News 4 Now for your smart TV, and the News 4 app for your smartphone.